Hey guys, Susie here. And guess what? This is the finale of season 2. But hold your tears. There's a juicy season 3 coming your way, packed with more adventures and maybe even more surprises.
Fuck, here comes a double vision. Does Megan Fox have a twin or something? Might be the Prozac kicking in, but she tossed her drink in my face and I didn't even flinch. My mom says love's not easy, just keep your head held high.
After the last episode's bonus clip, I know many of you shed tears of joy. I teared up too reading your comments. Why? Because Mr. Hong Kong guy finally made the leap and came to Korea. Yeah, this practical realist Hong Kong guy, who I thought would never come to Korea, finally set foot on Korean soil during the 2024 Lunar New Year. A moment of realization? I guess people change.
Did somebody just say hello? Nah, I'm flying Han style.
My life has done a complete 180 over the past year. I now have a Hong Kong boyfriend and I'm traveling back and forth to Hong Kong almost every month as if I'm hopping on a bus to Busan. Funny enough, cause I've never even properly visited Busan before. To be honest, I'm not really a big fan of traveling cause I hate planning. But who knew? Maybe people change.
Are you really make up your mind that you're gonna stay there?
Yeah.
Or it's just a testing period only?
Testing period.
So what have you been doing today?
I was so busy today. I'm getting rid of my stuff right now. And then I was doing some like those work, like getting rid of stuff. And I had to pack up some boxes to send it to my parents' house. And then I went to my parents' house and then they were nagging the whole time. And then I was like measuring the room to figure out like what I could bring there.
Mm-hmm.
And I had dinner and I came back and I had to do some work for tomorrow. Like I had to do some grading. I was so busy. I'm so mad.
So cute.
Huh?
You're so cute.
No, I'm hot. My parents' place is like awesome. It's fucking awesome.
And in order to keep the long distance love alive, in 5 years, I left my cozy, independent life and moved back in with my conservative parents. Once upon a time, I swore I'll never do that. But here I am, living a happy life with my parents. I guess people change. But honestly, I kind of regretted this decision when Mr. Hong Kong guy told me he's coming to Korea. I mean, I thought it was gonna take forever for him to come. And my beloved Harley Davidson? Let's just say it's been enjoying a little vacation at the custom shop I know. My parents have no clue about my Harley adventures, so keeping it hidden seemed like the smart move. I can't believe I had my motorcycle stashed away instead of parked right outside. Yeah, people change. And it was so nice of the shop owner to pick up my Harley with this truck.
넌 노동면허인 것 때문에.
Bye bye, Harley.
Goodbye, my Harley. Then I started this YouTube journey with Miss Susie. I once dabbled in motorcycle content on Instagram, and what started as a passion project morphed into work. Eventually, I found myself staging my life instead of living it. At one point, I thought, that's not who I am, because I long for authenticity. But I got to the point where if I wasn't staging things, I had no content to make. So I stopped. I didn't want to show that side of myself. I thought I would never make content again. And just when I thought I had thrown in the towel, Mr. Hong Kong guy entered my life and brought back my spark. I found the content that allowed me to show my real self, the stories I wanted to tell, and the person I truly am. I guess people change. But here's the twist. Ever since I started making YouTube content, my social butterfly tendencies have taken a hit. I, the social butterfly who used to flutter around everywhere, have turned into a hermit editing videos all weekend. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But I'm also a girl who used to thrive on social interaction. And that girl is spending every weekend at home editing? I guess people really do change. So today, for the first time in a long while, I'm meeting a friend. She's a friend who I went biking with in Hawaii. Her name is Suji, and I'm so excited to see her after such a long time. But before I talk about this, can I take a brief moment to share some big news with you guys? It might not be a big deal to some people, but to me, it's huge. I just got my first sponsorship offer for Miss~Suji channel! Oh my god, at first I was over the moon. I thought my little channel is finally getting noticed. But then came the self-doubt. I was like, who do I think I am? I mean, if it were my old motorcycle account, sure. But Miss~Suji is still in the building phase. I couldn't help questioning myself. Am I even worthy of sponsorships yet? Who am I to be doing ads already? But even back in my motorcycle days, I turned down most sponsorships because they didn't align with my values. Post this for money or share 5 photos for free stuff? That wasn't me. If I can't genuinely recommend a product, I can't do it. My subscribers deserve better than a staged performance. As you can see, that's why my Hong Kong love story takes longer to unfold, because it's all real. I just can't fake it. Honestly, I see sponsorships as nice to haves than must haves. That's why I still hold on to my main job. Sure, mainly because of the money, but I also keep it to protect my self-pride. My main job pays the bills, and I even make enough to fly to Hong Kong almost every month. I'm not earning a massive salary, but I just make enough to live a happy life and do what I love. Although my savings could use a little TLC. But when I read the email from Herbloom, who offered the first sponsorship to Miss~Suji, I couldn't say no. Just look at this email. It was clear they had watched all my videos and were definitely a subscriber. I was touched. And just between you and me, my subscribers are my soft spot. I get all weekend soft whenever someone tells me they're my subscriber. But still, I told them that I needed to try the product myself before I could decide whether to recommend it. if they couldn't send me the product, I offered to buy it myself. But they were so kind and immediately agreed to send it over. I liked them from the start. So I've been using it for a while, and today I'll be using it to meet my friend. They sent me 2 products. One is a regular sunscreen and the other is a tone-up sunscreen. Since it's a day out, I'll be using the tone-up one. Oh, did I mention? All of Herbloom's products are vegan. Yes, vegan, which is so trendy these days. And as I've been using it, I realized something. I never used to wear sunscreen on my face because my foundation already had SPF. So I would just use that. Because every time I applied sunscreen first, my foundation would look cakey, too thick, and it felt like it wasn't blending well. So when I heard it was a sunscreen, I was a little bit, skeptical. Especially since vegan sunscreen was new to me. But then I remembered, since I ride my Harley for fun, use my Vespa to commute to work, and ever since I started dating Mr. Hong Kong guy, I've been picking up all kinds of outdoor activities. Skateboarding, wakeboarding, hiking, and who knows what I'll be doing in the future with Mr. Hong Kong guy. So sunscreen is in fact a must-have item for me. I get tanned so easily. So I thought, why not give it a shot? And guess what? It made my makeup look flawless. And let's be real, guys. We're Koreans and we're famous for keeping that youthful glow. And we all know what the secret is to stay young. It's the skin. Herbloom's tone-up sunscreen knows the assignment. It's so lightweight that it feels like I haven't applied anything at all. No clumping, no suffocating layers. Just smooth, breathable skin that keeps me looking fresh. Even when I layer my foundation on top, there's no heaviness. It's like I found the fountain of youth in a bottle. Honestly, who needs a 10-step routine when your sunscreen doubles as the perfect base? My makeup was so on point when I met my friend. I felt fabulous. We took tons of pictures and it turned out to be a really happy day. I might even end up gifting some of my Herbloom goodies to Mr. Hong Kong guy, since he's all about healthy living and he loves vegan products too. And guess what? I've got something special for you guys as well. I'll be hosting a giveaway for my subscribers, so keep an eye on the community page for details. You might just get to try these Herbloom products yourself. Yay! So that's how my first sponsorship experience went. But still, I'm keeping my teaching job. Of course, if YouTube takes off and I could cut back on my job to focus on editing, that would be amazing. Maybe that's my ultimate dream or wish. But for now, I'm just happy to have taken the first step, and that's all thanks to you. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. Right now, I'm 100% satisfied with my life. Thank you guys.
You saw me?
And now, let's get to the part where everyone's been buzzing about. Mr. Hong Kong guy, I know you're all dying to hear more. Last episode, the surprise of him arriving in Korea had everyone talking. Previously, I used to get comments like, why are you the only one to go to Hong Kong all the time? How come he never comes to Korea? Even my friends were saying, you go there so often, but he never comes here. Honestly, back then, those comments were brutal. And sometimes I would get carried away and find myself wondering, yeah, really, does Mr. Hong Kong guy not want to see me? Should I stop going to Hong Kong now? But hear me out. Of course, I wanted him to come to Korea at least once. But it's like the airport pickup thing. Deep down, I believed he would come when he was ready. If he comes out of obligation, what's the point? He should be coming because he wants to, not because I told him to. If I pushed him, it would feel forced. And I learned that love has its own timeline. And finally, I guess Mr. Hong Kong guy had his moment of clarity. Because one day, out of the blue, he sent me this text. He asked me if I had any plans for Lunar New Year. No, I don't have any plans. Even if I had plans, I would be canceling it. You know what I mean. And just like that, my non-K-pop fan Mr. Hong Kong guy decided, of his own free will, to come to Korea. Talk about a plot twist. I guess people really do change. He asked me if we can hit the slopes because he wants to teach me how to snowboard. Can you believe it? I'm no fan of ski resorts and all my ex-boyfriends failed to get me to snowboard. You know what I'm gonna say now. I guess people change. Cause how could I say no to Mr. Hong Kong guy? So as you can see, I picked him up at the airport at 5 a.m. on a workday before going to work. Yeah, I picked him up because I'm fucking awesome. But honestly, I was late. I wanted to be right in front of the gate, but life happens. Damn it. Still, I wanted to be there because he doesn't speak Korean, so I couldn't bear the thought of him struggling to get to the hotel. I never thought he would come to Korea, and now here I am, in a bit of a panic. Why did I move back in with my parents? Why? You know, I recently came across a comment about a girl in a long-distance relationship with a foreigner like me. She was feeling down because her boyfriend hadn't come to Korea yet. Honestly, that's tough. And her friends chimed in with those classic dreaded questions. Does he even like you? If he liked you, he would have come by now. I've heard those same doubts from my friends before. But you know what? It's okay. Relationships are complicated, especially when distance is involved. Everyone's journey is different, and sometimes love just needs a little more time. So here's to keeping the faith, no matter what anyone else says. Remember, others' opinions are not that important. If you believe it's right, then it's right for you. Everyone has their own timeline, and sometimes it just takes a little patience. And when that day finally comes, it's fucking amazing. So just hang in there, because love knows how to surprise us when we least expect it. Because that's how Mr. Hong Kong guy came to Korea. And tomorrow, I'll be snowboarding with Mr. Hong Kong guy here. Can you believe it? Me snowboarding? I guess people really change. Stay tuned for my days in Korea with Mr. Hong Kong guy. And Thank you for riding this Hong Kong roller coaster with me in season 2. Don't be sad though. Season 3 is just around the corner.
We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from